And finally, rotary dial, party lines, even the classic, deposit another quarter, please, are all phrases from a bygone era, which were once part of the technological voice of the world for more than a century. A unique Tacoma slice of telephone culture keeps this history alive at a small but wonderful step back in time at a local museum. Dave Gordon has this report.
Text messaging was a bit different in the 1800s. Before the popularity of social media, the internet, and cell phones, the king of chat was the telephone.
Hello?
The telephone enabled us to be in contact with other people. Now you have a cell phone. It's in your hand or it's in your pocket. It's now in your hand. You're dialing the number. Whoa, did I just say dial?
Tucked in the corner of the AT&T building is a little-known gem of communication history, the Tacoma Telephone Pioneer Museum.
And this is a big part of everyone's journey through time. If you wanted to call out locally, that's where the operator sat. And you would come in as a little light because you dialed 0. And you would reach me. And I would answer, operator.
The museum's manned by dedicated volunteers who bring years of experience from work in the telephone industry.
Party lines were common back then, where you might have 2 people all the way up to 8 or 10. And I thought as a teenager, I'm going to be able to listen to all my neighbors. And I found that most conversations, boring.
Docents provide tours and snippets of cool stories dealing with technology built decades ago that are the forerunners to cell phone technology today.
In 1891, a gentleman named Almond Stroger, who was a undertaker, all of a sudden he noticed he was losing people calling him. And he found out that a different undertaker had moved into his town, but his wife was an operator. So when people would call the operator and ask for undertaker, she was always making sure it went to her husband. So he said, I have got to find a way people can call me direct. And he was the one that developed what we called a step-by-step, where you could have a phone with a dial, and you could dial and get whoever you wanted.
Ever answer a Mickey Mouse phone? How about a teletype machine? Yep, there's one there too. You can even step inside a payphone booth and understand the hidden secrets of operator assistant calling.
Also, each coin made a noise. So if they put in a quarter, it went thunk. If they put in a dime, it went ding ding. If they put in a nickel, it went ding.
The history's there and the museum is free, but you must make plans ahead of time by calling their number or logging onto their website.
We're actually looking for people who are willing to come down here. We all volunteer once a week.
So when you want to reach out and touch some telephone history, check out the Tacoma Telephone Pioneer Museum. From my temporary location at the Tacoma Telephone Pioneer Museum, I'm Dave Gordon reporting.
The museum does have their website as well that has a lot of great information on what you'll find here when you come for a tour.